everyone, Nickle Noodles here, and today we'll be playing another visual novel. But this has very sensitive topics, kind of like for mature audience only. So if you don't like this type of thing, I would suggest to click off right away and watch something else. But without further ado, let's go jump right into this game and see what this is all about. Let's start. After high school, I pictured a different life for myself. Somewhere far, far away from the dingy trailer park I grew up in a huge city, maybe, or even the lovely countryside. But college didn't go the way I planned. 2 horrible semesters, and my scholarship was revoked. Just like that, I was back where I started, living at home motel. I didn't last long. What little money I had saved, I found a tiny apartment and a job, not exactly my dream gig, but it was offered to me easily because of an old friend. Commercial truck driving, woo! It's been a few years since. It's way lonelier than I expected because of how busy I am. I've become distant with, well, everything. My friends, family, and even myself. At least I was making ends meet for now. I had a couple of close calls at the beginning. Bad weather, for starters, and there was evil drivers, horrific traffic. God, the list goes on and on. I'm used to it now, mostly my sleep schedule. Maybe whack, but my spine's beginning to hate me. But I make it work. Still, there are nights where I feel a bit off-kiltered. Tonight's one of those nights. Ooh. Okay, I can add a name. I will go with Nickel, like always. Nickel. Go with this. Yes. Alright, Nickel, keep your eyes on the road. I nudged the side of the mirror with the tap of a button, taking a glance at the endless darkness reflecting on it. It looks eerie, to say the least. Jeez. It doesn't help that the snow is picking up. Fat wet flakes splat against the windshield, momentarily obscuring my view. The flurry paired with my drowsiness, it's a hellish combo. I crank up the wipers a notch. I need to find a gas station soon. Getting coffee that isn't lukewarm would be nice. A sudden movement in my headlights make me jump in my seat. Was that a deer? There's a swirling, disorienting snow. I see something that shouldn't be there. Or something. Or someone by the side of the road, next to the weathered mile marker sign. It's a young man. He's been dumbed out. Arm extended, hopefully into the air. The hell? My first thought is I must be daydreaming or even hallucinating, since I was running on caffeine and spite. But I rubbed my eye quickly, and lo and behold, he's still there. Who in their right mind hitchhikes are out there in this weather? A part of me knows that this is obviously suspicious and I could stay away, but another weary missile part sees someone worse off than me. Slow down, he looks like he's freezing, keep driving. Let me save. I like to always save, just in case something happens. Slow down. Let's see, let's try this. Oh god, this is so stupid. There's a personal of wrong things that could happen, but I can't leave out someone here like this. It goes against every mortal bone in my body. What if he freezes overnight? Like that little match girl story. Ugh, morbid. I ease my foot from the gas and the heavy box truck size, and as it loses momentum, I pull the rig onto the shoulder, a safe distance ahead of the person. The massive tires crunch on icy gravel. He starts walking toward the passenger side door, dazzling the bright smile, somehow lighting up his face despite the bitter cold and terrible situation he's in. I can't help but notice how he jogs the last few steps, eager to escape the wind. As he gets close, I roll down the passenger window down the crack. A blast of frigid air hits me square in the face, and I regret listening to my impulse. I can get a better look at him now. He's in his early 20s, that Miles, with freckles standing out against his pale skin, snowflakes clinging on his scruffy hair and eyelashes. His nose is practically Rudolph red at this point. Saw from my perch in the truck cab, though I own a smaller truck, so it's not supposed to be a huge deal, but he still has to lean down a bit to peer inside the narrow gap of the open window. Thank you so much for stopping. Seriously, you're a lifesaver. His voice is clear and friendly, though a little breathless. What the hell are you doing out here? The question's blunt, probably not the most recommending, but honestly, it's the first thing that came to mind. I eye his clothes, jeans, and then-looking jacket that wouldn't hold up against this weather for long. He's not wearing a hat or gloves from what I can see. I feel some urge of irritation. I had to swallow the instinct of lecturing a random stranger. Does he have any sense? At least put on some gloves. He rubs his arm briskly. So my car kinda gave up the ghost back there. Maybe 3 miles back. Just completely sputtered out, and actually there's absolutely zero signal out here. I've been wandering around for a while now, hoping someone would pass by. Huh, maybe I didn't see or anything earlier. Must have been zoning out. My trustee's flip phone decided to bite the dust about 5 minutes ago, too. You have no idea how incredibly grateful I am you actually pulled over. He shifts weight from one foot to another on the ground, looking a little anxious. Now he's finally finished his explanation. I've been traveling to see my folks up in Oak Haven. It's a winter break, and my mom has been telling me to visit for a while now, so I figured I'd go. I eye him cautiously. Oak Haven? That's about an hour and a half from here. I know, it's really unfortunate the car went and bust so quickly. Are you alone? Yeah, it's just me. He meets my gaze directly, and for a bit moment his eyes I can't make out the color, but they seem intense, and hold mine before softening once again. Promise I'm in no trouble. I need a ride there. I can pay you for gas if you want. Savey save. Wait a minute. Alright, hop in. The words feel a little alien coming out from my mouth. Every rational cell in my body is most likely itching to beat me up, but the image out there, I can't shake it. I reach across the wide cab, my hand hovering over the heavy latch on the passenger door for a brief second before I unlock it. He practically scrambles inside, pulling the door shut quickly. The man continues to shake his head vigorously, like a dog, sending driplets of water flying. A few icy drops land on the dash, right near my half-empty coffee cup. I can't help but wince inwardly. Cleanliness is next to godliness out there. Thank you so much. He rubs his hands together, rapidly bowing on them. It's freezing out there. You have no idea how amazing this heater feels right now. I'm sure. I can imagine. He grins at my curt response and glances around the truck, thinking of the various switches and gauges with wide childlike eyes. Wow, I've never been inside of a big rig before. Glad to help. The name's Nico. I managed to relax my shoulder a fraction. Try not to create a mess everywhere, okay? I muster up a small, tired smile, feeling a tiny bit of the tension ease now he's safely inside. Right, sorry. He said quickly, looking a little flustered. He awkwardly tries to brush the remaining snow off his jacket and pants, directing it as best as he can on the floor mat. I'm Mila, by the way. Seriously, Nico, you really saved me back there. He leans back against the seat, laying a shaky brush. I can feel my cheeks heat up a bit under his gaze star. Just take the compliment, don't make it weird. No, it's alright. I clear my throat. All I have left tonight is the long enough drop out of Springville, and that's about further from Oak Haven anyway. A bit being 3 hours more, but hey, the indomitable human spirit won today. I pulled the truck back into the super world, gearing the wipers to work extra hard against accumulating. How long have you been driving? Way too long, since yesterday morning. I sighed, the long hours catching up to me despite the brief adrenaline spikes from earlier. Shit, really? You must be exhausted. He sounds genuinely surprised. How is it, actually, being a trucker? It pays the bills. That's pretty much the long and short of it. Long hauls, late night, weird shit here and there, but at least it keeps the lights on. I shrug, keeping my eyes on the road. That's gonna be tough, though. Ida says, his voice quiet. Being out here all the time alone. Don't you miss, I don't know, normal stuff like sleeping in your bed and seeing people whenever you want? Look, everyone's dealing with something. This happens to be what I'm dealing with right now. It's not that different from anyone else punching in. I can't help but feeling a little insecure as I say it, especially sitting next to someone who was talking about college loans. Someone who was probably completing all the dreams I had before I dropped out. I understand. I'm making conversations, that's all. Ia remains quiet for a long moment, staring out the window. Eventually he clears his throat. So, a long drive, huh? Small talk. Yep, keeps me busy. Busy. He nods slowly, looking at the slogan. This is one way to keep your mind off things. What do you usually think about when you're trying not to think, I mean? Sometimes I replay albums in my head, complete track listings including the skips. What can I say? My brain's a jukebox. No way! What's playing right now? You don't honestly want to know. It's an 80s song stuck on repeat. Can I guess anyway? Sure, shoot. He hums a few bars, tossing out names like Wham, Depeche Mode, and Whitney Houston until I laugh and cut him off. Promised by when in Rome. Now I'm impressed. Yeah, save the applause. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. Are you excited to see your family? Yeah, I can't wait. It's been a while. I catch him flexing his fingers on his knee, like he's counting something. Cool, what are your folks like? What do they do in Oakhaven? Oh, you know, typical stuff. Gardening, crossword puzzles mostly now they've been retired, keeping busy. Before they stopped working, Dad was a doctor, a general practitioner. My mom was a nurse. A doctor and nurse, wow, solid, respectable family. Maybe this is it, a chance to see what a normal, stable life looks like up close. I don't want to be on the road forever. Meeting people like this maybe opens up doors. I mean, a whole family of most likely wealthy folks, loaded with all kinds of connections. This could be my way in. It feels a bit awkward to suddenly speed up, but it shouldn't be a big deal. He's been pretty open so far. That's awesome. They sound great. Really impressive, actually. Hey, this might sound weird. You can totally say no, but since I'm dropping you right there anyway, would it be alright if I say hi when we get there just for a minute? I won't stay too long, obviously. Let's drop off this stuff, but yeah, if it's not too much trouble. It would be cool to meet them, you know, see a little more of Kevin. The air in the cab goes instantly cold, colder than the snow outside. His face was not completely. Every trace of warmth, fewer of humanity drains from his features. Ida's clothes are suddenly terrifyingly still and empty, like deep, dark pools of water. No. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, just got a bit carried away. It's fine. His tone is a little stiff. It's quiet again except for the swish of the wipers. I took a glimpse at Ida from the corner of my eye, trying to be subtle. He's staring at the window again. I can't read anything from his expression. He seems relaxed, almost peaceful. He watches the snow. His shoulders are slumped slightly, and he lets out a soft sigh. My heart is beating faster than it should. He's like Nimba. The snow outside suddenly gets even thicker now. I was sure the forecast said it was gonna stop early, but it's getting worse. Shit, can't even see past the hood at this point. Stuck stickily. This is where most drivers make fatal mistake. Are you sure you'll be okay driving on? Don't have much of a choice. This is kind of weather makes the world feel smaller, doesn't it? Especially with no cars around. Yeah, it gives me the creeps. Like we're the last people left out here. Very well might be. His voice is quiet, almost awful. It was quiet again except for the swish of the wiper. So what's college like these days? Must be tough, med school. All those late nights cramming facts about whatever it is you guys cram. Labs lectures more or less. Learning other ways the body can break down. Fascinating stuff, really. There's not much time for anything else. Sounds rough, no time to like grab beers with classmates. Not really, everyone's focused on superficial shit. Making money, cars. You see yourself as better than the other people are done. Too busy playing God to hang with mortals. He doesn't scramble to defend himself but shrugs and said, if that's how you framed it. For some reason when he says it, I don't feel a sense of arrogance. So, oh Kevin, I try to sound casual though I'm sure I'm failing miserably. You mentioned that you're heading there to visit family? That's right. My parents, they live outside the main town. Right, your parents. Something about his smile feels. Just curious, you know, though I don't know. Couldn't they just send someone out to pick you up, or? It seems odd, him hitchhiking like this with his folks expecting him so close. Most people would have called for a ride. Uh, no. They're expecting me, but... He hesitates for a beat. Since my older brother gave me the car, I thought I would make use of it. Then, you know, well, car troubles out of nowhere. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's probably awkward family stuff. I decided not to pry, letting the small inconsistencies slide. It's late, I'm tired. I just want to get this over with. Gotcha, makes sense. Nice of your brother to lend you the car though even it's broke down. A wave seems to wash over his face, replaced with an easy charming smile again. It's like a mask slipping back into his place. Couldn't agree more, he's a good guy. I can't shake the feeling that I missed something, but pushed it down. Do you ever notice how isolated it feels at night? It actually makes me kind of nervous if I think about it too much. Why is that? I don't know, just the thought of that if something went wrong with me, like, really wrong. Who would even know? Every bump in the road sends a jolt to my hands. I keep staring glances at you, but he's not naturally still. The green exit sign finally looms into view. I licked my dry lips, considering my options. Let's continue. Let's see what happens. It's better to power through. I've got a schedule to keep. I feel he was boring to me as we passed the exit. Not stopping? Now will make it better. Now would make better time if he. You're a terrible liar, Nico. His words make me pause. Why would you say that? You don't have to pretend with me. Creep. The remaining miles lay out before me. I don't know if I can have the strength to continue. The squeak of the wipers against the windshield has truly been the only sound for the past hour. It's maddening. I find myself stealing glances at him more often, like I admit help. Is he tired? He seems to have heavy eye bags, but I can't help but feel like there's something more behind his distant demeanor. Almost there, just a little further. I just want to drop him off and go to sleep. The faint glow of the distant street lights and the houses begin to prickle in the darkness ahead, like cigarettes embers against the charcoal-colored concrete. Okay, then finally. Welcome to Oakhaven. Looks like we made it. A wave of genuine relief washes over me as I see the town sign, almost forgetting about the strange man beside me. I pull the truck to the side of the world, a little past Oakhaven welcome sign. I could drop off a little further, but my church friend is stopping me. This is your stop, good luck getting home. Is it really? I give a curt nod. He grabbed his warm backpack from the floor before pulling the door window. We won't bother saying our goodbyes. I'm alone in the truck again. I wait a couple of seconds before pulling away. The comfort that floods me is immense, to the point it almost makes me sag against the steering wheel. Good riddance. Four months later, the chill of winter has long given way to the mellowness of early spring. The memory of the night is fragments at this point. I find myself dreaming about it sometimes though, just the bizarreness of it. It's often blurred like a moonlight trying to break through the thick fog, never quite forming a clear visage. I blink awake, forcing my eyes awake. My hand flies over the nightstand, remembering that I have work off today. I wipe my eyes before sitting up a little. My boring old room. I should probably spend time decorating it one day. All I have is two posters, a small closet, and a TV that barely works. Life has been boring lately. I've grown even more distant from my friends and family, so I often spend days alone even when I'm not working. It's weird, like a dissociative haze. I hate work, but this awful silence is worse. I'm miserable. Should I get a cat or something? But then again, I wouldn't properly take care of it. I can hardly take care of myself. I sigh and swing my legs over the side of the bed. Shuffling over to the restroom, I splash my face with cold water and brush my teeth before making my way to the smoke unit. There's almost nothing in the pantry. Coffee and toast it is. So I begin brewing the coffee. While I do that, and turning to debate having two pieces of toast but decide on one, I pluck the heaviest, stickily cut into the toaster. Afterwards, I grab the mug and the plate on order, placing it onto my wooden dining table, grabbing a newspaper that was tucked inside my apartment's sliding door, and placing it there as well. Well, toast pops up burnt again. Fuck it. I scrape off the black bits with a butter knife and plop it back on the plate. I poured coffee into my mug, adding whatever else I thought fit to make it taste better before settling down. Sunlight catches the dust motes gently swirling over the table. It's beautiful warm morning. I could take a walk or go window shopping or I'll think about that later. The delicious warmth spread through me. It's a decent blend, but it's only making me crave the cafe down the street even more. I decide to read the local news first. My eyes scanned the boring headlines until they snagged an article tucked inside. Mystic college girls family depends answers. The face staring back at me is a young and pretty, a brunette with tan skin and a straight nose. My throat tightens as I begin to read. There's something wrong with the Lord's worst. There's something with that place. The police should have shut it down ages ago, but I just wonder that people still go there. It feels like a hunting ground. I flipped to another page with another small and missing post on the bottom. 17-year-old girl who has disappeared after sneaking into a sorority party only a week ago. There's currently a search party underway, the article optimistically claims. Fuck. I carefully folded the page. For what reason, I don't know. I'm scared. I should go back to sleep. It's not like I have anything better left to do. Maybe I should save up to move. Neutral and uneasy conscience. I got the neutral and... Oh no. Wow, okay. I got the neutral end for this. For now, we will stop here. I will come back to this soon to get the different endings. If you guys want to try the game yourself, it's always in the description box down below. And tell me what you guys think so far. I like it so far. But just don't worry. Like again, I'll come back to it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification whenever I upload a new video. I will see you next time. Bye bye!